Let's bring this now. Beneficiaries of animal-drawn carts in the northwest say they don't see anything wrong with them.
Yeah, the Provincial Department of Community Safety says these villages lack proper roads and the carts are in fact a better option. Our reporter Refiloe Seboko is joining us now from Manawana Village for more on the story. Refiloe, great to see you. Good morning. Is this what residents are saying, that they are actually welcoming the gifting of these carts to them?
Good morning, Michelle. Most definitely that they are welcoming the gifting of these animal-drawn carts. They are saying that it's helpful for them. They are able to travel to clinics to take their kids to school and just to be able to travel around and visit their neighbors. But allow me to welcome one of the beneficiaries of that animal-drawn cart, Mr. Mokete, to tell us more about how they received these gifts. Ntate Mokete, re lebogetse nako ya gago re go amogele mo Newzroom Afrika. Amogetse yang go abelwa dikaraki tsa ditonki?
Mmawe re itumetse thata ka dikaraki tsa ditonki ka gore di re thusa thata le re isa le bagolo ditleliniking re ba isa dikamogelong re rwalela ka tsone re ga metsi ka tsone yo re itumetse thata mama.
O tlhalositse gape le gore le tsela bana go dikolong ka tsone dikaraki tsa ditonki?
Mare re isa bana dikolong ka tsone dibese tsa rona di nako ngwe di na le bothata ba go di stake di be re tsa bana ba sekolo re ba isa sekolong ka tsone.
Go tla jang gore le okay dibese di a staka, it's fine, but go na le gore le re ga di kgone go ka tsenela ka mogare ga motse ka ntlha ya maemo a ditsela?
Ma go yalo ka gore bese tsa rona ba re di na le bothata ba go ha di tsenela ka motse wa rona ba re dibese tsa bona di a staka tsela ya wela go batala ga tsela ya rona e ba kanyiwe e di kgone go tsena di re tsele bana ba sekolo. Jaanong ka re isa ditonki di re thusa thata ka gore ge ba tsaka ha re ba isa ko skontiring mo dibese di kgonang go fitlhela teng.
Well, let me just explain that, Michelle. What he's explaining is that it is very beneficial to them. These animal-drawn carts are assisting them to take learners to school, to take elderly women to go and get their SASSA grants, to also go to clinics when they need to access health services. But when we got here this morning, Michelle, one of this drawn cart, we found that it had broken. This is after 3 days after one of the residents here in Manawana Village said that she received it and 3 days later it broke as she was taking the learners to school, as she was taking her kids amongst other learners in the village to school. But you remember that the Department of Transport and Community Safety in the Northwest Province, they did say that these animal-drawn carts, they come with maintenance plan, and I take it as a result of this one having broke down, it's as a result of when we asked her, she said that it's because it's not as strong as the ones that they have been using all this time. But they said that they did also inform the department that one of the drawn cart had broke down, and therefore she mentioned that they have also allocated or rather identified people in the village that will be able to assist them when they have challenges with this drawn cart. But like you've just heard Mr. Mokete saying that they are very excited. They don't see anything wrong with it, although we've seen a lot of people criticizing the department, saying that they could have done better in terms of road infrastructure and developing rural areas in the province.
Seem like just a band-aid being put on broader problems in that community, where you've just raised the issue of proper roads in some of the villages in the area as well. That maintenance plan that you've spoken about now for the carts, I'm sure the plan was not for that maintenance plan to kick in after 3 days.
Of course, Michelle. I mean, 3 days, it's too quick when one has just been handed over an animal-drawn cart. We were not looking up. I'm sure they were also not looking at only just after 3 days, maybe after 6 months or a year or so. But they did say that this is why they had to make a plan in making sure that the maintenance plan is there. But we were also asking that does the maintenance plan include the issue of maybe these drawn carts being stolen, because the residents are saying here that an issue of theft is one of their main concern, issue of these donkeys. When we asked them if they were provided by donkeys as well, they said no, these are the donkeys that they have always had. But also issue of donkeys being stolen. It's one of their concerns here in Manawana Village. Does the maintenance plan and the service plan include the stock theft or what? We don't know. And this is what some of the things that one will be able to post to the Department of Transport and Economic Safety, Community Safety rather, in the Northwest Province. We did make an arrangement to speak with the MEC, just waiting for his office to respond to us.
Yeah, and is that price tag of around 40,000 Rand per cart, is it worth it? Refiloe Seboko, live to us there in Manawana Village. Thanks very much indeed.